So I have with me the latest car to drive into the Indian market. This is the Nissan Triber. No, wait, that's wrong. Let's just do it again. Take two. Sorry. Okay, here we go. With me is the latest entrant into India's car bazaar. This is the Renault. Oh, God. Okay, one more time. Take three. Final, okay? Deep breath. This new car next to me is the, well, just look at it. I don't want to get this wrong again. Am I being snarky? Yes, and with good reason. Look, this is the Nissan Gravite. Now, we've expected it for some time. Subcompact MPV. Very much based on the Renault Triber. The reason I'm making a point of this and kind of pushing this point home is because cross-badging, not new. We've seen so many examples over the years, but we really thought that the car industry has moved on from simply changing the badge and just selling the same car. We saw that with these guys before, where Renault Nissan had very similar looking models with just different badges. And then finally, you had cars like the Magnite and the Kiger, so different, nicely differentiated. We thought they'd learnt their lesson. So why is Nissan doing this? Very simply, it's about cost. Now, with this car, it's able to pass on a substantially lower cost to the market, and so very attractive pricing. In fact, it undercuts the Triber. Starts at 5,65,000 rupees for the base variant, introductory, and goes up to about 8,49,000, so 8.5 lakhs. Now, the point I'm trying to make is there are 8 variants. You have the 1-liter engine, common with the Triber. You have the AMT and the manual, common with the Triber. All the equipment, common with the Triber. I'm guessing that all the drivability and performance is going to be common with the Triber as well. That's not a surprise, right? I mean, it's the same platform. That was expected. The part that's not expected, for me at least, was not seeing that differentiation. So does that value offering become enough? Now, about the car itself, if you don't know the Triber, you have 7 seats. And so look at this. You got the removable third row. With this in play, there's not much of a boot. So if you take these seats out, you get a nice large boot. That's, of course, like the Triber again. So, I mean, I shouldn't get into that. The equipment levels are very similar, as I said. And the whole idea here is that Nissan is now expanding. It finally wants to break out of being a single car company. For the longest time, just the Magnite, right? So you'll have 250 dealers by the end of next fiscal, and there'll be 4 cars by then. Yes, so this is aimed at tier 2, tier 3. It wants to be the sort of value offering, people mover for people with large families who want the flexibility. The car has different kind of combinations and permutations that you can do with the seats for storage or carrying cargo or people, of course. And then there is that whole point about making room for the Tecton, which comes next in the summer. That is the Duster-based SUV, and then its larger 3-row version or 7-seater that will come towards the end of the year. So lots of action, 1 car to 4 cars, and which is where Nissan finally hopes to get some decent volume back and some respect back into its operations. The dealers are happy. This one's been priced well. It's pretty attractive. Let's see how it does. The first 5,000 people get some special incentives. The details of that are in the descriptor, but you got to react to this car, and so I'm looking for comments from you in terms of 1, is that differentiation enough according to you? Am I being too critical? And 2, what do you think of this positioning and this really killer pricing?